friends, and welcome to Mrs. Borton's Basement. I'm happy to have you back with me today. We're going to start off today, the first lesson of this week, with our three-part drill. And you remember our three-part drills, we just go through most of our letters. I'm not going to hit them all today just for time's sake, but most of our letters, vowels, consonants, we've got some vowel units. We've learned beginning blends, some ending blends. So we're just going to review those, and then we'll blend some words that we have already learned some of those phonic sounds to make new words. And then you're going to need some kind of material today, a tray with some sand in it, a tray with some sugar or flour, something that you can trace in. I have a great app on my iPad called Whiteboard, and there's also one called Write in Sand. So maybe you've already downloaded that from another lesson onto your iPad, so have that ready to go, because at the end I'm going to throw some letter sounds at you and have you write those sounds, just like we practice in our sand trays at school. All right, so let's get started. I'm going to pick up my iPad and we'll go ahead. I know sometimes my cards come in and out of colors, but this is our first yellow card, and yellow means that it's a vowel. So O says ah. Just say that with me. You know how to do it. O says ah. WH, a digraph. WH says what? G says g. I says it. T says t. SS, there's our Sammy roll. SS comes together. Don't say s, it makes one sound. SS says s. U says F says f. SW says swa. Here's our first blend today. Two letters that come together. You can pull them apart, but they come together, and we're going to call it one sound, swa. SPR says spra. E says eh. SH says sh. FR says fr. L says ul. BR says br. Remember to cut off that R. C says k. I have to ask, what vowels go with C? Think about the cat. Did you say A, O, and U? Good job. Z says z. LL, there's Sammy rule again. Sammy loves friendly zebras. LL says ul. LK says ulk. SM says sm. A says ah. CH says ch. CR says cr. TR says tr. FL says fl. SHR, ooh, a digraph blend. SHR says shra. PL says pull. SC says sk. I gotta ask, what vowels go with SC? Did you say A, O, and U? The vowels in the cat and kite rule. The cat has the A, O, and U on its face. ZZ says Z. K says K. What vowels go with K? Think about the kite. Did you say E and I? Good job. SP says sp. SQU says squa. DW says dwa. NT, an ending blend. NT says nt. FT says ft. CT says kt. GR says gr. MP says ump. SK says sk. NCH says nch. V says v. All right, vowel unit. ING, 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 ing. ONG, 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 ong. ANK, 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 ank. I sank, sank, sank. UNK, 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 unk. I smell a skunk. ED at the end of a root word says D, duh, or T, t, or ED, id. All right, here we go. We're gonna blend some words, and I threw in a few words that has the ED at the end. So let's see if we can sound this out. bumped. Because that P is breathy, we have to use the T sound. Bumped. Remember that from last week? Good job. Rest. Rest. Today I rest. Yesterday I rested. Rested. Remember, if a word ends with the D sound or a T sound, that's going to say id. I-D, id. Fill. Today I fill. Yesterday I filled. If it's got a voice sound at the end, the L is voiced. It's going to say d. Filled. Good. All right, let's go ahead and do some more blending. Stop. Stop. Good. I changed the O to an E. Step. Step. I changed the first letter, the consonant. Rep. I changed the ending sound. Red. That's a color. Full. Fled. Ooh. Full. Flad. A nonsense word. It's not a word. Yeah, sometimes you get these nonsense words. It's good to practice. Full app. Flap. Ooh, triple. Strap. Strap. Inch. Stranch. That's not a word. That's a good nonsense word. Inch. Branch. Like on a tree. This might be something you do where you eat between breakfast and lunch. Inch. Brunch. I like brunch. Did you say that's not right? Remember, Sammy Rule tells us to make one sound. Let's try it again. Bruff? That's a nonsense word. Stuff. Stiff. If something doesn't bend very well, it might be very stiff. Sniff. Snib. Snib. Not a word. And that's the end. Hey, right now I need you to get your iPad or some kind of material. Again, it can be a tray, or you could just sit down on the carpet and make these shapes in the carpet or trace on your table. Any of these are fine choices. I'm going to get rid of my presentation here today and bring up my app. I've got two really cool apps, one that says Sand Draw and the other one that says Whiteboard. I think I kind of like my whiteboard because I don't get a lot of ads. And I've got my black marker set up for that. So here we go. I'm going to give you some sounds. You're going to repeat that sound and then write it in whatever material you have to work with today. All right, here we go. The sound is Repeat. M says Don't forget your line as you make that sound. That's an important part. Clear? All right. The sound is Z. Oh, you know what? I forgot to tell you on this one. There are two ways to make this sound. The sound is Z. Repeat. Z. Z says Z. Z, Z, the 111 Sammy Rule. Z, Z says Z. Good, clear. All right. The blend is st. Repeat. St. S-T says st. Good job. Clear. The vowel unit is ong. Repeat. Ong. O-N-G. N, G says ong. Whew, that one was hard. Clear. The vowel unit is ank. Repeat, ank. A-nk. A-N-K says ank. Clear. Okay. There are two ways to make this sound. This is a blend, so really think about this one. The blend is sk. Repeat, sk. S-C says sk. What's the other one? S-K says sk. Did you get that? Good job. Clear. The sound is I. Repeat, I. I says I. I like to practice our vowels. Sometimes they can get a little tricky. The sound is E. Repeat, E. This is the one where you smile. E says F. Good job. Clear. There are two ways to make this sound. The sound is W. Repeat, W. W says W. What about that digraph? W-H says W. Nice job. Clear. All right, let's see. The sound is ch. Repeat, ch. C-H says ch. Good, clear. The vowel unit is ing. Repeat, ing. I-N-G says ing. How'd you do? Whew, those vowel units. All right, let's try a triple blend. The triple blend is stra. Repeat, stra. Try to break it apart. Stra. S-T-R. R says stra. We practiced that today in our blending with the word strap. Clear? Good. All right, the sound is qua. Repeat, qua. This is going to take two letters even though it makes one sound. Q, remember his best friend? U says qua. Good, clear. The sound is B. Now I know you're thinking of B, 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 and you're right. So we got to start with the bat and then the ball. So go down first, start at the top. A bat and a ball. Ooh, got a little carried away there. B says B. I'm going to do a different B. B says B. Bat and ball. All right, let's do his friend D. The sound is D. And you're thinking of that D. So this time I want you to start with the drum. A drum and a stick. D says D. A drum and a stick. Good, clear. All right, let's do some ending blends. The ending blend is oomp. Oomp. MP says oomp. Clear. Nch. The sound is nch. N-C-H says nch. Good, clear. The sound is, you know what? There are two ways to make this sound. You need a line. The sound is f. Repeat. F. F says f. F. F says f. We're going to stop right there. You guys did a wonderful job for me today. Make sure you clean up all your materials, help your parents out, and you have a wonderful day.